Hey Best Pally, I'm Allie, and I'm issuing you, myself, and the entire world a self-improvement challenge. And it's not like any other challenge. It's weird, but easy, but hard, but fun, but enlightening, and goofy, but serious, and all of those in one. And I truly believe that if this catches on, it could have us all living way better. How's that for an opening pitch? Okay, here goes. I challenge you to Left-Handed Sunday. Now, the idea is that everything you would do with your right hand, you now do with your left hand on Sundays. Now, I know at first, like I said, this sounds weird, but let me explain why this is a brilliant, transformative challenge. And I just realized that I'm leaving out left-handed people because it should just be your non-dominant hand, but also isn't exactly catchy, and I've got to market this thing, so we're leaving it. Okay, now to sell Left-Handed Sunday to you in 5 benefits, starting from the most awesome to mostest awesome. Advantage 1, this will make your brain better. If you're a righty, the left hemisphere of your brain is way dominant, and the right side is like a puny little a-hole that can barely feed you. You have been really leaning on this side your entire life, and it's way more than you think. When you start doing Left-Handed Sundays, you'll realize this. Like, I was baffled at how hard it was to get this one to do what I wanted. So why not spend once a week, 52 days a year, training this guy to be a little bit better so the other side of your brain lights up and you'll stop being a halfwit. Just kidding, you're great. That's why you're watching this video on getting greater. Okay, moving on. The second advantage is fun. Left-Handed Sunday is a blast. It turns the entire day into like a challenging game. Think you can stir soup? Think again. In 9th grade, my history teacher would greet us in the morning with an entire board full of notes and say, take these down. Now, beyond criticizing his teaching style, I would struggle to stay awake for that class. And then I started writing with my left hand all of my notes, and suddenly it was a fun challenge and I stayed awake, and now I know everything there is to know about history. Some of that story is true. But yeah, it's super fun to take on this challenge and then see yourself get better. That's the dopamine hit gamifying life thing that I've talked about in past videos. Also, where's my 1-up? Gimme. Okay, for this advantage, let's first talk about my failing. I suck at living in the moment. Like right now, I'm not even talking to you, I'm thinking about what I have to do tomorrow, and then, ooh, what am I gonna be for Halloween? And then my 5-year plan, and then what's retirement gonna be like? Oh, space travel! But I want to make my brain appreciate the now. Like, you should live in the moment, right? Or even like recognize that you're alive in this existence at this time and not just always planning, wait, what video am I gonna make for you guys next week? Son of a! There are 3 ways people can live, and you can be any combination of them, but basically it's forward focused or past dwelling or appreciating the now. And forward-focused people generally are type A. Ambition, high energy, competitiveness, and thought to be susceptible to stress and heart disease. Past-focused people tend to think that things have generally gotten sucky, like the typical grandpa stereotype.
In my day, things weren't awful. We didn't get into strangers' cars through apps, and music wasn't robot farts.
Present-focused people are generally thought to be hippies who are just taking in the world as it is, really great in the moment. And the problem is, well, I have several problems. I can't shut my brain off. So trying to quiet everything and be mindful is not relaxing. It's very, very stressful. And another thing is that I have trouble finding a way to make meditating fun. There's no way I'm gonna be like, booyah, I'm totally meditating, or gonna go meditate, or this is a chore. Everyone's talking about self-care these days, and that ends up being giving yourself a face mask, or forcing yourself to go to yoga, or paying for a guided meditation. And now self-care isn't taking away the overwhelm, it's adding to the overwhelm. Plus, self-care is just a billion-dollar industry designed to make you feel like you're lacking, like every other industry, but we'll get back to the money thing in a bit. Or when I'm sitting at my laptop going, oh, I wish I didn't have to do graphic design with my left hand right now, I go, wait, do I have to? No, it's Sunday Fun Day. I'm gonna go drink with my left hand with my friends instead. More about drinking coming soon too. So Left-Handed Sunday is a way for me to trick my brain to turn off by turning it on in a very weird way that I'm not used to. I'm calling this active mindfulness. It's like a common belief that we have to shut out the world and be completely still to find our inner calmness, but it's not true. I'm not saying that Left-Handed Sunday is a replacement for meditation, but it is for me, for now. I now look forward to my Sundays as opposed to dreading creating a meditation habit. Okay, now back to the money thing. The 4th advantage is that it's free. This fantastic idea that I am selling the world is completely non-monetizable. Well, I guess I could sell t-shirts. But really, how awesome is it that you can better yourself without having to pay for a book, or a class, or a procedure? I gave myself 2 right hands instead. Left-Handed Sundays is available to you at no charge. No charge to your wallet, and also no charge to your self-esteem. What I mean is that if you screw up on a Sunday and take down that hot person's number with your right hand. Oh no! Nobody writes down phone numbers anymore. This was dumb. You shouldn't feel bad about screwing up and using your dominant hand by accident. It's fine. I've done it a bunch. You just switch back to the other hand and keep having fun. There is zero penalty. Which brings me to number 5. A possible penalty. There's a common drinking game called Buffalo Club where the rules are 1. Drink with your non-dominant hand, and 2. If you drink with your dominant hand, you have to finish that drink. Now I know I mentioned Sunday Funday before, so if you find yourself out with friends on a lovely left-handed Sunday, feel free to mix in these drinking game rules, because adding steaks is fun. I mean, like making the challenge a more daring gamble, not adding the food. Ooh, finish your whole steak if you cut it with your right hand. Now, I wouldn't say make every left-handed Sunday an entire day-long drinking game, but it is fun if your conditions favor it, and also it's really fun to call out your friends and possibly get drunk. Oh man, that left hand's gonna be really unruly then. Okay, now that you're convinced that this is the newest, coolest, trendiest thing, and you're gonna share this video with everyone you know and take on the challenge, how do you start? Oh, you weren't wondering how to start? You know, you just use your left hand on Sundays? Okay. But wait, let me propose an official way for us to start this challenge, because it will gamify all of this more and increase our dopamine hits through progress tracking. To officially take on this challenge, write down, I take on the left-handed Sunday challenge. With your left hand, obviously. You're not a half-wit. There we go. Come on, hand, listen to me. Almost there. Boom. And now you've got something to compare to as the weeks progress, and your non-dominant hand logs those fitness hours. Good job, you. Thanks so much for watching this far and entertaining my weirdo ideas. Hopefully my weirdo ideas entertain you too. Make sure you subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss an outrageous way to get better at life with me. And please, drunk tweet me on Sundays whenever you're taking the challenge.